Yes, yes, yes. The final day of my 5-day juice fast. I made it and I didn't die because that's what most people think is going to happen if you don't eat every 4 hours. But I made it through. I did 5 days like I said I was going to do. Yesterday was really rough and kind of discouraging, to be honest. But today wasn't like that at all. Today was actually really good. Like I didn't suffer from many hunger pains at all today. And I don't know. I think that's because I started out with the smoothie instead of the celery juice. So let me show you what I had in my smoothie right here. Morning, fam. All right, it's the last day for this 5-day juice fast. So last night when I was trying to go to sleep, I was thinking about what I was going to have because I was running out of juice. And I remembered that I went specifically to the grocery store and bought all these berries, these blueberries and strawberries, and didn't even use them for my smoothies. So that's going down today. So what you see here is the setup for what I'm going to have. So I still have a carrot juice, a beet juice, a spirulina shot, and a ginger shot. And I'm going to make a green smoothie. My green smoothie, I'm going with spinach, avocado, sea moss, of course, apple, and pumpkin seeds for zinc and all that type of good stuff. Over here, for my second smoothie, I'm going with blueberries, strawberries, and goji berries, banana, a bit of maca root, hemp seed for protein, and coconut milk. Doing coconut water over here with the for the green smoothie because I don't think I'm gonna like coconut milk with the I don't like coconut milk as much with the avocado. The avocado already makes it like creamy and everything, so that's where I'm at with it. So I'm about to whip this up, get at you in a minute. All right, so let me tell you what I did today. You know, I got notes. I got notes on how my day went, and then my final thoughts and all that stuff. So, started out at 6:30 with my ginger shot. Then around 6:50, 7 o'clock, I had the berry smoothie that I made, and I noticed that I was feeling really alert, like between like 7 and about 8:30. Yeah, so I was feeling really alert early this morning, so that was cool. Right around 9:15, I started getting sleepy. I had blueberries, goji berries, and strawberries, so that might have spiked. That might have spiked my sugar for a little bit, so I might have came crashing down. I got sleepy around 9:15. Around 10 o'clock, I had a bottle of water, 16 ounces. I drank that pretty fast, and I still have my 50 ounce. I'm almost done. Also, I'm trying to finish this last juice. As this carrot one is just not my favorite, but I'm almost done that. So I had this smoothie. I had a ginger shot smoothie, bottle of water. 11:30, I had the beet juice. So that was cool. And then around 12:30, I had my second smoothie, which was the avocado, sea moss, spinach smoothie with a few other things in there. So that was cool, and I drank water throughout the day. And that really helped me over for a really long time. I didn't get hungry for a long time after that. I drank the beet juice and had the smoothie. I started the smoothie within an hour of each other, so that could be it. But it really helped me over for a long time. Around 6 p.m., I had a cup of tea because just drinking juice all day gets kind of boring. And I was just over it, man. I just didn't want any more damn juice. But it was cool. But then right around 8 o'clock, tea is supposed to suppress your diet, but this isn't caffeinated, so maybe that wasn't, maybe that didn't happen because it wasn't caffeinated tea, but I don't know all the research on that. But at 8 o'clock, I got really hungry again. So that's when I broke out this carrot juice. And, that got me through till now. It's 9:52 while I'm recording this. And that's it. So I'm done. I feel good. I'm ready to eat tomorrow. But I'm not jumping back in it. So let me tell you how I feel about my thoughts and feelings about this whole thing. Um, when you start eating again after you do a cleanse for 3 or 5 days, or even for one day, you're not supposed to just go eat some big old meal as your first meal. So my first meal is just going to be fruit. It's probably going to be whole berries, blueberries, and strawberries, and a banana, and maybe some applesauce. And I'll take an apple to like a green apple or something to work with me as like a snack if I get hungry between my breakfast and lunch. For lunch, I already made a salad, so it's a spinach salad with some toppings. I make salad all the time, so but that's a nice, easy way to get in there. Just all veggies, not a whole bunch of carbs, not a big old sandwich, not French fries, at least not yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for dinner, but the first thing I'm having is just easy fruit. It's easy on your stomach. It's not going to make your stomach like too volatile. You're just eating something crazy, and then you got to go through all this heavy digestion when you haven't really digested food for the last 5 days. So keep that in mind for when you're ready to do a cleanse. 3 days, 5 days, any days you need to prep for what you're going to eat after your first meal should just be fruit or vegetables, raw fruit, raw vegetables. Make it easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. I know you may be hungry, but don't go eat some big meal. It's going to upset your stomach, and your body may go through all kinds of crazy things, especially after 5 days. That's my recommendation. Let's see what else I have here. Aside from that sleepy period I had around 9:15, my energy was pretty good all day. I can honestly say, like I said, around between 7 and 8:30, I was really alert. Like my energy was kind of high. And then once I kicked that drowsiness that I had, I was pretty good after that. Like I didn't get sleepy, and I wanted to go to sleep when I came home from work, but I just wasn't tired. I couldn't even force myself to go to sleep. So I just meditated and did some stretching and all that stuff. So that leads me into the things that I like, any physical differences I felt from this juice cleanse. So let's see. I have my stomach isn't as bloated. So I talked about it in day 4, but I see like more definition in my abs, and my stomach is flatter. So that's a physical difference I noticed. Yeah, more definition, less bloating. So I had pain in my lower left back from last week when I was juicing, and I used like some heating pads. I took a hot bath. I stretched, but normally that pain sticks around. I had that pain before from lifting heavy things and juicing, like standing on my feet for 12 hours. But started fasting right after that, and the pain subsided faster than it normally would. And I think that has to do with less inflammation in my body because my body's been healing itself. And I've been like drinking this juice here with the bromelain and pineapple juice that helps with inflammation. Other things in the green juice, all the ingredients that help with inflammation. I think it's just kind of like double time working on inflammation. So that pain that I had in my lower back went away faster. And also pertaining to the inflammation, slightly more flexible when I was doing my stretching. Not a big difference, but I can feel a little bit more flexibility, especially like in my shoulder areas. I have really tight shoulders from like, just doing exercises like a lot of push-ups, military press and stuff like that. So my shoulders are really tight, but a little more range and flexibility. I can say I feel that, but I also feel lighter. So I need to weigh myself, but I feel lighter and more limber because I was doing yoga. I did like a little yoga routine at home, and I felt a bit more limber, like my steps, I felt more fluid as I was moving through. Sometimes I feel a little sticky or like robotic when I'm doing my poses and my stretches. So I feel a bit more limber. I definitely feel lighter. Let's see. I wake up easier. I don't really eat late. I try not to eat after like 8 o'clock. Most of the time it's like around 7. But sometimes I still, I don't wake up groggy, but I noticed a difference. Let's say I was alert right out of bed. I was alert right out of bed. I didn't really have to go through the whole, aside from it being chilly and you wanting to dive back in the bed when you first wake up. But my energy was like, I was a bit more snappy, like right around day 3. Yeah, right around like day 3 or 4. And then especially this morning, I felt really good. So that was good. Overall, I just feel a bit more in tune with like my body, and my mind has been sharper. So I guess I'm a bit more in tune with my mind. I can actually like feel my thoughts coming. Most of us can, but it's just different. I'm less foggy because my body doesn't have to work so hard to break down food. I have more time on my hands because I don't have to cook, so I can process my thoughts faster and get to doing different things. And that may have to do with me doing busy work all days. But I can say I do feel a difference in how alert I am and me noticing my alertness, my awareness or whatever. let's see. The last thing I have here is that I feel more patient. Like I have more awareness, like I just said. I notice little things that I would go through. Say, for example, I have a step in my apartment and I might kick my toe on a step, or, I'm just taking my time as I do a lot of different things. I tend to drop things a lot, like all the time, because I'm always trying to carry a bunch of stuff. I have hella bags when I'm going back and forth to work, to the gym. And I tend to drop things like my keys all the time, or trip over a cord. And I haven't done any of that in the last 5 days. I'm not saying I see things moving in slow motion, and I don't even know if that has to do with the fast, but it could be my awareness is a bit higher. So I just know I feel things. I feel like I'm taking my time to do things a little bit better. Oh, another testament to my awareness and my alertness. For the last 2 or 3 days, I've completed everything on my daily to-do list. So I have an accountability partner, and we send each other 3 or 4 things every day. And the last 2 days, I've been killing it. 2 or 3 days, I've been killing it. So that definitely has to do with the fact that I have more time because I don't have to cook and I don't have to stop to eat and all of that. And I'm not trying to recover from eating. And like I said, I feel more confident. I didn't say that before, but I feel more confident in myself because I eat healthy. I tend to take that for granted, so I overeat when I do eat, and sometimes I feel guilty about it. But I'm eating. I mean, I eat a lot of cookies, but other than that, I'm eating pretty healthy. So I tend to overeat. I'll have meals, then instantly have a snack, and then eat 2 or 3 hours after that, like a small meal, stuff like that. But now that I've been through this, I want to change my diet. I want to do time restricted eating, intermittent fasting or whatever. And I'm not, after today, and I see the discipline I have and I feel more confident in my control, I'm not going to allow myself to continue to eat the way I used to eat, overeating during lunchtime, and stuff like that. Excuse me. So tomorrow, I'm going to allow myself to have 3 meals, and then I'm going to start my intermittent fasting between Wednesday night and Thursday. That's the plan. There's no point in waiting until Monday to do the intermittent fasting. I'm going to start now. I've been doing some research on it. I tried it before. It's typically between 8 and 12 when I don't eat. So 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the next day. So it's 16 hours. And I want to keep like my window for eating between 12 and 8. So an 8-hour window, I eat all that I'm going to eat for the day, and then I won't eat again. And I'm kind of looking forward to that because I do like this feeling of awareness and alertness that I have from not eating. The only problem I see coming is that I wake up early, and I really like breakfast food, but let's say I can just sacrifice that. I wake up early. So say I wake up between 5 and 6, so 5:30, and then I gotta be awake and busy between 6 and 12 without eating anything. So I don't know. And then if I have a smoothie, that's actually still breaking the fast because once you eat anything other than water, it triggers your body to start breaking down food. It wakes your body up from, put your body into the rhythm, the circadian rhythm it has for digestion. Because you can look up circadian rhythm, but it's normally your body operates between when the sun is up and when the sun is down. So your body is more active and inclined to digest food. So the enzymes are ready to do what they're supposed to do. But once you eat food, even if you just drink coffee, the enzymes are ready to break it down, whatever you're eating, and other than water. So I don't really want to have a smoothie first thing in the morning, but it'll either be a smoothie or tea or something like that. But I'm going to figure that out because it's all trial and error. I don't have to start perfect. I just have to start, and then I'll figure it out. But 5-day fast was successful. I cheated once and had coffee because I normally don't take in caffeine when I'm doing any kind of fasting. So I threw in some tea. I added smoothie, so it wasn't quite the full Good Part and Company 5-day reset plan. And that's because this is my first time around doing it, and I'm pretty active and I do a lot, so I wanted to continue using my supplements that I normally take. So I can vouch for saying that I've completed a 5-day fast, 5-day juice fast. It's not too bad. Oh, one other thing I did want to say. The only negative effects are the intense hunger pains. You will have good sustained energy, but you might, depending on how toxic your body is and what you're used to, you may get grouchy or irritable. I didn't go through that this time, but I have been through that before. And you get this weird film like on your teeth and your tongue from either the fiber in the juice or the sugar. I'm not sure. I got to look that up. But it's a weird thing. It's just a weird film on your tongue, and it's kind of gritty on your tongue and your teeth. That's pretty annoying, but it comes. That's what it's like when you're drinking cold pressed juice. So don't let that deter you. Just drink away. Continue to stay hydrated, and see you guys next time around. If I do anything as far as fasting, or I'm trying any new health things out. Keep up with the YouTube page. Continue to follow the Here Comes the Good Part docu-series. And we're making progress with the shop. Still don't have an opening date, but it'll be sooner than you probably think. And like and subscribe also. Thanks for joining me on this journey, because it hasn't been easy. And I've been seeing people tune in. I'm getting a couple views. And any view that helps somebody matters to me, even if it's just one. So thanks again. Stay up on the YouTube page. Follow on Instagram, Good Part & Co. Check out the website, goodpart.co. And you can join the mailing list, get updates, and all that good stuff. Thanks again. My first 5-day juice fast. Check you guys out next time.